Hey Vault Dwellers, what's going on you guys? Welcome back. You are with Sovereign, of course. Today I'm going to share a few more tips with you guys about building and some various things that you can do. Obviously, as you can see behind me, I've got my sign blinking, and that's pretty fairly straightforward. If you go into the power pylon section, you will find one of these, an interval switch. And all it does is it cycles on and off power. Once what you do is you basically just hook it up to your power source, and then I have my switch here so I can just turn everything off completely if I wanted to. But I don't want to, so I'm going to turn it back on. And from there you can actually determine on the terminal if you want these on and off intervals to be shorter or quicker. Mine are set to the quickest that they can be, which is 1 second on, 1 second off. So this is in the power pylons tab. And it's very easy to use. I mean, you just hook it up with wires, really. There's no super secret special way to use it. But if you guys are still having problems with it, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to jump immediately into making a video for you, because that's what I do. Next, I've been getting a lot of complaints in my previous video about how to unlock your advanced or high-tech lights, because I didn't show the lights. But understand, guys, this was because I showed you guys where to find the book to unlock the lights. So you knew how to do so, but I wanted to save the experience of finding out what those lights look like for yourself. I figured you guys would enjoy that more, but a lot of you were unhappy with it, and the video is getting hit with a lot of dislikes. You know what? That's fine, man. That is fine. But since you guys have brought it to my attention, I have here displayed behind me every one of the high-tech lights that you can get. So when you find that magazine, these all become unlocked at the same exact time. So you've got different versions of the same one, basically. I mean, you've got a nice tall lamp, another lamp that's basically the same kind, it's just a different size. And then you have, again, the same kind of lamps, but in a different color. You got a little lamp that looks like a mushroom. I desperately want to smash it with my foot. I really do. It's tempting. Or like eat it, like Mario. I don't know. And you got these cool lamps right here, man. These are pretty nice. I like these. Of course, the orangish, yellowish, amberish, whatever color that is-ish lamps are dimmer than the white ones. So for me personally, I would like these ones. And then moving on, these are the ceiling ones. So we've got the ones like this, and then we have these more chandelier-styled ones. And again, the same thing over here. This is just simply something to conduct power. As I was telling you guys in the previous video, you'll see I have power run from here to here as well, so I can give these some light. Much easier than running gigantic, stupid-looking pylons all around your base. You can use these instead. And these are as well within the pylons tab. So let's go to power and connectors and switches right there. So you've got power conduits, and you can put them on the ground, or the next tab goes for walls, or the next tab goes for ceilings. So I figured you guys would want to see that. That's pretty cool. And then finally, something that I did want to show you guys really quickly is, now we all know that it can be quite difficult to to get resources. I mean, in general, you know, especially copper. We need that copper, and there's no copper to be found. So, yeah, one really beneficial thing I have to recommend strongly that you guys do is build scavenging stations. Please, at least 2. You have to assign 1 settler to each station, though. So this right here takes 3 settlers on its own. But again, I mean, if you recruit more people and yada 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 yada, you should have no problem, no shortage of settlers to get through that. But what happens is, each station that you have, when a settler is assigned to it, per day, 1 time a day, a seemingly random number and random items of junk will be automatically stored within your workbench. But the great thing about it is these can include important building items, you know, like copper, circuitry, the rare stuff that we really want. Or they can include wood and steel, which, you know, personally, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, wood's easier to find than steel, so I'm going to use wood to build. Not in my case. Wood is very hard for me to find because, I mean, it just is. I don't know, steel's everywhere, pots, pans, cans. But, yeah, so make sure you build at least 1, but I would recommend 2, because the more you have, these do stack. The more you have, the more you get. So each and every single 24-hour period, I do get some additional resources because of my settlers using these. One other thing, and the reason I put this bell here, If you are making these, and as you can see, there are like no settlers around, man. They're like gone or they're in bed. But during the day, they're all like over there and up here, and I have no idea where they're at. So when you make something like this or anything, and you need to assign a settler to it, just make a bell. If you can't find a settler, ring that mofo. And look at that. Look at, like, they're under mind control, man. They'll all just come from wherever they are, and they will follow you. They will come straight over to you, and then you'll be able to look at your settlers and decide which ones you want to assign to what. Now, of course, this has a range to it. You know, so if a settler that you know is like way over on the other side of the map isn't coming, you just kind of grab it, you know, and run it over this way, and then give it another ring again. And then you can gather everybody up. This actually works kind of the same for alarm systems. Allow me to show you. So, I gotta remember where it is. You know what? It is in the same tab. Okay. So with the bell, in the Resources Miscellaneous tab, there is a Siren. Oh, and I don't have enough copper to build it. Well, you guys are going to have to take my word for it. You put a Siren, it's basically a power pylon with a switch and some speakers at the top. Wire it up. If you sound it off, they will come running towards it. Guns drawn, going, what? What's going on? What the hell? So, yeah. So a few tips, you guys. A few tips. And, of course, I will be coming out with a lot more stuff for you guys very, very soon. I'm working very diligently on making sure I answer your questions as good as possible. And I know things do look a bit of a mess right now. I am probably going to be picking up and moving base yet again because things are just... This has become my experimental ground, so things are a little blah here. But thank you guys, again, so much for watching. You guys are seriously making this so fun for me by your support and your comments and everything. And please do like the video if you enjoyed it, or if it was helpful to you, or if I answered a question, or did something you've been asking me to do, whatever. And go ahead and share it too, because it's really helpful as well. And you know what? While you're here, subscribe too. Why not? Don't forget to hit that button, you guys. Thank you so very, very much, guys. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.